Welcome to CBS This Morning. We begin with this because we've got major new developments in the House impeachment inquiry. Newly released text messages reveal how much pressure the Trump administration put on Ukraine to investigate a company linked to former Vice President Joe Biden's son. Former U.S. Special Envoy to Ukraine Kurt Volker, who resigned last week, gave Congress pages of text exchanges. He answered questions for more than 9 hours yesterday. The Democratic chairman of 3 House committees say the testimony reflects, quote, serious concerns.
Meanwhile, President Trump not only asked Ukraine to investigate the Bidens, he also called on China yesterday to do the same. We'll have more on that in a moment. But first, Ed O'Keefe is on Capitol Hill. He and a team of producers stayed up late combing through those texts. Ed, what did you find?
Well, Anthony, good morning. The text messages show administration officials coaching the Ukrainians on what to say in order to win a meeting with President Trump, specifically that they would commit to investigating that Ukrainian company with ties to Hunter Biden. But at least one diplomat on these text chains raised concerns about linking that request to releasing Ukraine's military aid. The pages of text messages Kurt Volker handed over to Congress show that top U.S. diplomat to Ukraine at the time, Bill Taylor, repeatedly raised concerns about the administration's Ukraine strategy. In a text last month, he wrote, "I think it's crazy to withhold security assistance for help with a political campaign." But Gordon Sondland, the U.S. ambassador to the European Union, disagreed, saying, "I believe you are incorrect about President Trump's intentions. No quid pro quos of any kind." He suggested taking the conversation offline. Taylor is a career Foreign Service officer with over 20 years of experience. Sondland is a Republican donor who gave about $1 million to the Trump campaign before being named to his post. The texts also show Volker, Sondland, and the president's personal attorney, Rudy Giuliani, coaching Ukrainian officials on how they could secure a White House visit by publicly promising to investigate a Ukrainian company linked to Hunter Biden and election meddling. But when a White House meeting was never planned, Taylor raised concerns again, asking, "Are we now saying that security assistance and White House meeting are conditioned on investigations?" After hours of testimony, both Democrats and Republicans said Volker helped their opposing positions.
There was no quid pro quo whatsoever.
There was an ongoing scheme, as the whistleblower described, to quote-unquote play ball.
Now, today, the House Oversight Committee is expected to subpoena the White House for more information on that July call between the president and the Ukrainian leader. They also want to learn about any attempts to conceal that call or to learn about who exactly is the whistleblower that set this off. Also today, the watchdog for the intelligence community will be back up here on Capitol Hill, meeting behind closed doors with the House Intelligence Committee. Tony?
Very interesting new details, Ed. Thank you very much.